In your opinion, Has-Been is good, but Hell of a Boss has a better story. I actually think that Has-Been Hotel has the better story, but Hell of a Boss has the better characters. And depending on which aspect of media you prefer, characters or story, that will contribute to which show you enjoy more. Now, you might say, but people love the Has-Been Hotel characters, and they do. But the Has-Been Hotel characters assist the plot. The Hell of a Boss characters are the plot. Because in Has-Been Hotel, we have an overarching story. We have an overarching conflict. That conflict is heaven versus hell. Will heaven ever accept that there can be redemption? What does it mean if there can be redemption? Will there ever be peace? There's a lot of questions that are external from the cast. And that question would still exist whether or not Alistair was in the show. Alistair will obviously affect that plot, but that plot by itself could exist without him. But in Hell of a Boss, there is really no overarching external conflict besides Blitz is running a business. That's what he does. But you don't really watch for that. You watch for the internal conflicts. Blitz and Stolas and their entire relationship. What will this mean? How can they be together? Will they ever be together? Blitz and himself and his past. Can he overcome the worst parts of himself? How does that manifest in how he interacts with the world? Millie and Moxie, how are they doing? What does their life look like beside all of this? If you took out any of them, the conflict is either significantly weakened or disappears entirely. There could be no Hell of a Boss without Stolas. You can't take out Stolas because he is required for the main conflict, because that conflict is all internal. Now, personally, I prefer bigger stories. While there are some more internal conflict-based stories that I do love, I tend to gravitate towards the external ones, so I gravitated towards Has-Been Hotel. I also like Has-Been Hotel's music a lot more, but that's more of a perk than the reason. Anyway, while it may still not be your reason and you may just prefer the storytelling in Hell of a Boss, I find it very interesting and do think it was smart given how these shows can complement each other. They're trying to do two different things, two different ways, but still in the same universe. And I prefer Has-Been.